Ooh, we gotta go that away. I can go that away. Ooh. Yeah, it's downstairs, huh? Oh, that looks like it's gonna be a nightmare. God. Office clerk, office clerk. Key.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point. I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Ooh.
What? Oh no. You must be from Chairman Rockwell's office. I'm so sorry. No one told me you were coming. Please, go on through. And let's forget this misunderstanding, huh?
Yeah, the other game I'm playing, I'm a Jedi, so... You forgot this. Uh-huh. No, not that. How about in here? No. Ah.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city.
Do we have to go up to go back down?
That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
We've got behind here. Keep looking.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Okay, that looks like a cupboard of some sort, so I don't want to play with that. That goes there. That's barred. People. Can't go there. Can't go there. Vending machine discovered. Okay, toilets. What am I missing? Oh. Oh. Tooth. Can't be that door.
So what if those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? Our UDL security attendant is always prepared.
What am I missing? That door? Whoop, 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 whoop. Theodore Isaacs has been eating the purple berry lunches. Don't I know that sprat tooth little snot is doing it, I've seen him with a cracker crumbs on his lips and purple berry stains on his lab coat. Working next to him and seeing him pick up any remains of my lunch out of his disgusting teeth makes me just want to scream. And here... There, I did it. I screamed a little. It feels good. I'm just going to the kitchen and wait for him to do it again and catch him in the act. Then I'll come back and write up another entry. How has that helped? Oh. It's clock. Vending machine. You.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk.
If you see any sprats loose up here, definitely don't touch them.
Eh? Step back. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
I'll keep it down.
Caroline at the Ministry of Actually has been ongoing for you through.
Carry on.
You see any sprats loose up here?
Don't let the guards hear you asking questions.
Hey!
That's the sort of thing.
What do you think you're doing?
You made your point. Carry on, then.
Okay. What do you want from me?
Sorry.
If you see any sprats loose up here, definitely don't touch them.
Guns ready, Captain.
Oh, that was bad.
Don't hurt me!
I'm not looking to hurt you.
Kill all prisoners!
I'm too valuable to die!
Okay. You? Excuse me.
Nice, Captain!
Well, no choice and all that.
Fire!
Don't worry, you're not carrying guns, you're safe. I suppose that means we can... Everyone okay? Oh, that's Sam. Ooh. Yeah, no point. It's a bad bit of armor. Ooh, plasma rifle 2.0. You guys done? Ooh. I'm guessing that's called the elevator. Yes. Well, crap. They're definitely gonna know I'm here, aren't they? Although... So we are here. If we go there, either way, you gotta go through there. Coming through. This isn't good. What are we doing? Right, we have a lift. Does that reset? Yes, it does. Perfect. They're still not happy with me. Whee! Bard. Okay. We got to go this way. This is gonna be close.
Keep your shoulders up.
No. Okay, Houston, we have a problem. Up there.
No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification.
Persuade one. How embarrassing.
What? That's what I asked you.
Except you sounded like a wimp.
Okay. Thanks for the tip. Now you really have to go before I call in the other guards.
Woo! How do we get down? Oh, of course. Over here. Oh, over here then. Procedure may result in contamination, invalidation of the experiment, result, and death of human test subjects. Further information, please. Sudden withdrawal of is highly lethal and can result in cancellation of any in progress. Test subject. Okay. Notes. In addition to to the current round of tests has resulted in some improvements. Subjects are showing improved circulation and increased neural activity. However, the formula is still missing something. We're still unable to fully revive subjects from long-term hibernation, and removing the supply of results in their rather excruciating death. The problem is compounded when we consider reviving and freezing subjects multiple times over in their lives. Makes it worse, we've had hard time securing additional... Okay. Oh. That would have been messy. Journal. Map. What a surprise. So,
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or... You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akonde.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
yeah, stumbling around.
I think you're being modest. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying to save that town. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
I get it, you're well informed, Kawinu. You almost sound like you approve.
Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
Interesting. Make your offer. Not sure if I trust you.
Then let me help you make up your mind. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
We do. Your people know. Anyone could have lifted the...
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Wanted for what?
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
Intriguing.
Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Didn't expect that.
Now arriving at Phineas's top-secret orbital lab.
Could you say that quieter?
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side.
Okay. Let's F5 it. Oh, that's a wreck. The journal and the tracking signal. Let's pursue this side first. A little welcome mat, missed that before.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Yeah, about chemicals for a sec. Colonies on the verge of collapse.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
Yep.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved. Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
There are all these chemicals I could get any more. I'd have killed subjects.
Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, 10. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
Let's think about this.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip hope into a system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
The hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the hope to the unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful?
Experimental methods for killing noxious life forms are not covered under this unit's limited liability agreement.
Well said, whatever you are. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it. You absolutely should.
You've got a plan of some sort?
The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time. The board's going to catch up to me sooner or later. This way I'll have time to set up some particularly nasty defenses. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
Okay.
Can we talk?
So we're really gonna do this? I've seen lots of crazy, Captain, but Phineas is in a class of his own. Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Sending us to skip the Hope into Terra 2's orbit right under the board's nose? There's a sobering thought. Makes me want to drink. I think this whole plan's insane, but it'll make a good story, you know, if we survive. Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme?
Oh.
Coming from anyone else, that would sound like a line from one of those Odeon Pictures movies, but I think you really mean it. Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just gonna leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy?
We pull it off together.
You're too trusting, and I'm gonna remember that when I negotiate for my cut of our reward, okay? Well, whenever you're ready to do this, I'm with you. Anything else?
To the oh, wait. We've got to do that. There we are. And corrupted tracking signal. Save walking.